All right, Franz, it's Friday. It's Animal Crossing. It's happening. Hello, fellow squids. Hello, fellow squids.
This new singing intro. I love it.
Love it.
I wanted to change things up. I wanted to spice it up here on
Hello,
on
friends and family.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monterey Bay Aquarium live here on Twitch and YouTube. My name is Emily. I am part of the social media team here at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, aka Monterey, here in Animal Crossing, the one over there on the left with the red hat. That's me. I'm very happy. I'm smiling. I'm filled with glee right now. And of course, running around me at the moment is, as always,
We're giving a visual highlight to you, Emily.
our terrible boy, the one, the only, my coworker, my friend, my colleague, my buddy, Pat. Pat, happy Friday.
Hey, everybody. That's me over there running around. I'm Rick Etz of Punnery Row here hanging out. Yeah, it's so good to see everybody here on the stream. That's right. Wahs in the chat are already going down. Thank you, by the way, over on Twitch. We've got the hype train going. Choo choo. All aboard the hype train, everybody. But more importantly, for those of you who have been following along the lore of the Monterey Bay Aquarium as we all try to ring around each other.
Who will be rung around?
If you are following the lore of the Monterey Bay Aquarium plays Animal Crossing during quarantine, you are familiar that the Wah, of course, refers to our King Louis the 17th King Salmon that we caught previously because Waluigi.
Hold on. I've got him.
Do you have King
I
Louis?
have King Louis in my
King
pocket.
Louis with you?
Yeah.
King Salmon. So there's Roi Louis, which of course, everybody, please be giving up your wahs in chat to our liege.
Yeah.
And of course, yeah, so there you go. In case people are just joining us, I've never seen this before. This is our customary salute to King Salmon or anything kingly in the animal kingdom here with the was. Oh my goodness, look at all the was going on. Well, those are that's waters under the bridge there because that's in the past for the moment. We need to introduce something brand new, something very exciting, because if you've been following along here, Monterey Bay Aquarium Gaming, we have had the disembodied voice of Rachel historically, and look who's joining us here on the island. It's actual Rachel. Let's welcome Rachel here to the island. Woo!
I have a body.
You're corporeal now.
So exciting. Rachel
triple
is,
the avatars, triple the chaos.
That's right. Rachel is the better third of the social media team, also working on the email team here at the Aquarium, interpreter extraordinaire. Rachel, it's so good to have you here in the digital flesh here on the Animal Crossing Island instead of just over the airwaves. How's it feel?
It feels magical. I'm so excited to be able to finally play. I'm such a noob. I can't emote yet, but I made this little shirt.
Your pumpkin shirt.
You've already made a pumpkin shirt,
amazing.
Which you've surpassed my my gaming prowess. I do want to update everybody who's watching that I have updated my pocket to the largest size possible.
Oh, that is,
and I've also changed up my own wand outfits. So I'm just gonna, be a hot dog real quick, just for
fashion show.
There you go.
Fashion show at lunch.
Watch me go, everybody. You said learn how to play the game. I think this is how you play the game, right? Look at me, I'm a hot dog.
This is
hot dog.
This was the hot dog that I wore for your Animal Crossing birthday, Emily.
Yes. That's not the one that you wore for it. That's the one that you won and then wore. You were hot dog King Tut there for a while.
Yes, hot dog King Pat. If I'm just gonna be frank with you, Emily.
Oh.
Sorry, do we got beef?
Don't be a brat,
100%
Pat.
beef? Yeah.
This is beautiful. I'm so
Instead of compliments, I'll be taking condiments at this hour. Okay, enough of that. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, chat.
Believe it or not, this is actually going to be an educational stream.
At some point. Eventually,
some point.
It'll become educational.
At some point, it will.
But we've already had sort of a Friday stream on Wednesday, Emily. We had a great time playing some
That's
Abzu.
true. That is very, very true. But we thought that we would pop in here and play some Animal Crossing, explore some of the new fishes and other marine critters that are out in October here. It is Spooktober, or October, if you are a fan of the cephalopods. So we wanted to hop in here, and your little mustache is very good. I'm glad that you're finally wearing it. How long ago did I give that to you, sir?
Probably at the beginning of the game, probably 25 episodes ago. And I only just now figured out how to put it on. But I'm either, a fancy marine biologist lad or just somebody from the Pacific Northwest. So very much mimicking who I normally am. What do you think about this, Rachel? Look at me. Give me your honest opinion.
Beautiful.
Yes. That's right.
The mustache just is on point.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Good.
And Emily, that outfit, those glasses.
It's my pro gamer outfit here. I have a few other ones, but I haven't changed them in a while, so I need to get on that. Yeah.
Let's see. I think I had a bashful one. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Rachel.
There you go.
Aww.
She likes the mustache, guys. All right. Well, Rachel.
Yes.
We've got some new fish out here. We'll probably want to do a little bit of fishing. We'll want to maybe go visit the aquarium together. Do you have any plan? Anything that you want to get done on the island today?
Yeah,
we need to get you a new fishing rod for sure.
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch over here.
Great.
Here, come this way.
Follow me.
And you'll notice, everybody, if you've been seeing the Monterey Bay Island grow over the years, that we've been in quarantine. But if you've noticed, there was a whole bunch of stuff that Emily dropped for me on the island that I wasn't able to pick up, and I picked it all up, except for one DIY
blanket
that I already had. So, Rachel, feel free to
Yeah,
pick
Rachel,
that up
if you need that DIY, it's all yours. See, now I have another person to spoil.
Spoil me.
I finally got enough space in my pockets to pick it up.
There's a tortoise here with some food on the beach. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's Snips Jasmine. Yeah.
It's Snips Jasmine, yeah, as opposed to Smooth Jasmine that we found with our friends at Black AF in STEM.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all this fish bait. Emily, you've been busy. My goodness.
I spent a couple of hours last night making some fish bait for us. So I tried to get to 150. I only got to 140. But if you guys want to pick up some of the fish bait,
fishing rods. There you go.
And then those are the
couple.
fancier fishing rods. So you are more than welcome to grab those or take them as you need it, because I know pocket space is valuable when you first start off, Rachel.
Oh, God,
so
I have no pocket space.
Yeah. So if you just want to one at a time for those things, that's why they are here on the beach. This is our little refill station here.
I love it.
Did you mean refill station?
Fill. Yeah, of course, Pat. Of course I meant that.
It's sick, so it's also a refill station. I'm looking in the chat here. People are wondering if we already caught an oarfish. Yes, yes, we did. I believe we named it Either.
Either fish. That's beautiful.
I need to pull out my notebook. I want to make sure that I have our Monterey Bay Aquarium wiki at the ready for all of our fish names.
It's true. Drop off one.
Let me see. Oarfish. I actually feel like we do need to make a wiki on our website. So that people know all of the names. Yes, our oarfish is named Either.
Yeah.
Either the oarfish. Yep.
I need to make a Nightbot command with our fish names. We should do that.
We should. Oh my goodness, we have so many people tuning in over on YouTube. This is very exciting.
This
Thanks
is
so much for
very
being
exciting.
there, everybody.
Yay!
Thanks so much for tuning in. Yeah, this is awesome. We got so many people here.
Rachel, yes. I did want to check because we might be doing some diving in here today. Do you have your diving equipment that you need? Do you have a wetsuit and everything?
Oh,
look
my
at you,
goodness.
so prepared.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
Oh,
you're a professional, so I expect nothing less.
All right.
Whee!
Whoa, hey, Rachel, did you know you can do front flips into the water? Here. All right, everybody. So we, I guess in case we haven't done the full intro, this is the Monterey Bay Aquarium social team.
I don't know what you're talking.
We are here to talk a little bit about some of the marine biology that we have in here. We've done many a stream here so far. You can see we're on episode 28. If you're wondering about the gameplay, we play games very slowly and poorly. So we're going to be hanging out and we're going to be sharing marine science information and general interpretation about the natural world. If you are expecting pro gamer tips, that's Emily. I usually am the one distracting and breaking stuff.
Yeah.
Just so you know. So in case anybody is new, wondering when are they going to start playing the game, this is us playing the game.
Yep,
this is. Yeah, this
okay.
is it.
So Rachel, if you run towards the end of the pier here and you hit A right at the end, you'll do a front flip into the water. Oh yeah.
Sorry. I was standing here so I could watch. What? No.
Oh, almost. Here, try it again, and then just slide over from the B to the A, and then you'll go.
A.
Shwa. Oh no, I missed it. You gotta hit A right before the end.
Just like that. Oh, you did it!
I did it.
Nicely done. Everybody, I have a very important announcement. Cannonball! Nice. So, do we know what the October animals are that are brand new, Emily? Let's go over what's new here.
I do know that there are 2 new things that we can catch diving, although one of them I think is a nighttime buddy.
Okay.
So
we will not make it there today.
Well, I can always jump.
Yeah.
If we decide we wanted to do that. I think that's the lobster. So if you want some
lobster.
lobster.
And then the blanket octopus is out here too, right?
Blanket octopus is out here, and we haven't caught that one on stream yet. We did catch an umbrella octopus on my birthday, but we weren't streaming then. So we can try and catch an umbrella octopus then, or today too. Yeah.
I like that pun for when you find the pearl oyster. Aw shucks, don't climb up now. That's a double.
So cute.
We had hi Trooper. If you folks out there are not familiar with our stream pup, that's Trooper.
Yeah, Trooper might be a little borky today. If only because we're streaming earlier, and this is when the garbage men come to pick up our trash, and when our wonderful postman comes, and I have a package coming today, so Trooper is going to be on high alert. So I did not think that through when I was just like, 1 o'clock stream will be fine. Yeah, this is a great audio for a stream here.
It's a great time. No. This is the organic content that people are looking for. Dogs borking in the background.
Borks. Give us the borks.
Yes, Trooper's borks are good luck.
That's true.
So, Rachel, how is your aquarium coming on? Well, first, do you want to introduce people to your avatar here? As you are Rachel, but your avatar here on the island is Rachel.
Rachel.
So if you've been following the Animal Crossing aquarium lore, there was a time where we were sitting on the what is it now? The sock. We were sitting on the bench. Are you?
We were sitting on the seat of cursed knowledge. Yes, the sock.
And we talked about animal encounter stories. Mine was of a bat ray sting. So Patrick was saying that I was probably in my sleep afterwards saying, Ray, chill. Ray, chill. And that's how I came to be called Ray Chill. So that is the name of my avatar.
And what is your island name?
My island name is Myliobatus, which is the genus name of a bat ray. So,
Pat!
We did it!
Yeah!
Hey.
Oh my god!
That's content right there. Clip that.
My god.
Who do we have here, I wonder?
Oh my god.
We got an umbrella octopus.
Just right off the bat. This is how we're going to start the stream. Yeah.
It's a good stream. Welcome, everybody, to our umbrella octopus. And if I take a closer look at it, we are going to call this one, because, again, for those of you who are just joining us, or just to remind everybody viewing at home, Animal Crossing New Horizons is, in effect, a Monterey Bay Aquarium and Monterey Bay deep sea emulator. So we end up having so many different organisms in this game that we have right out here in our backyard and that we know intimately at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. This one in particular, we are going to call this one Apisthotuthis adorabilis. There are multiple different types of umbrella octopus. There's what they're known as serrate octopuses, and you may know the Dumbo octopus or the flapjack octopus. We're just going to call this one we're just going to go with this is our California Apisthotuthis adorabilis, our local flapjack octopus you see here in front of you. It's got the little ear looking flaps there in the back. Those are the little fins there on the back that really are distinctive of serrate octopuses. You'll also notice that it's got webbing there around its arms, making it look like an umbrella, hence the term there. And serrate octopuses are different from inserate octopuses, like, say, the giant Pacific octopus, which have suction cups all along their arms. These organisms tend to have little hairs and filaments in lieu of suction cups that they use to dig through the muck, find little crustaceans and critters, and move over to their mouth there. So this is just an adorable moment here on stream with this flapjack octopus, Apisthotuthis adorabilis here in front of all of you. It's so exciting to be able to share this animal because we've actually gotten to see this one at the aquarium, right, Emily and Rachel?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was an amazing time having that on exhibit for a short while, and that was in a special tank that our husbandry team developed just to be able to display these kinds of animals that live down in the deep sea. It had only red light shining in it. We had to build a special wall around it to kind of keep out the ambient light of the exhibit hall itself. And the water temperature in it was around like 40 degrees they were keeping it at. Yeah, cold. It was super, super cold water. Again, to kind of mimic those same the same environment that would be living in the deep sea, where it isn't exposed to light. It can't see red light, so that's why we're using red light so that we could see it. It was absolutely amazing when we had one on exhibit there.
Yeah, lots of running and squealing from the staff.
The guests were much calmer than us.
There's a good question here. Rachel, maybe you want to take this one. How did we adjust for pressure in that exhibit? That's a very good question we get all the time about deep sea organisms.
That is a great question. So we actually don't have to adjust for pressure because this animal doesn't have any air spaces in its body that could be impacted by the pressure. So like, say, a rockfish that you have down several hundred feet, you bring it to the surface very rapidly, and its swim bladder, which has some gases in it, could start to expand rapidly, and that's when you see fish with like their kind of stomach is popping out of their mouth or their eyeballs are popping out. But our little friend here doesn't have any air spaces in his body that could expand, so you don't have to adjust for pressure in that exhibit.
Yeah, so you were mentioning, Emily, too, the temperature was the really big thing, and the light. So if you were at the aquarium seeing this, It was red light in that exhibit, and we tried to block out ambient light as best as we could from the rest of the exhibit. So, yeah, flapjack octopuses, Apistoteuthis, and then Adorabilis is thought to be the California flapjack here. But Rachel and Emily, we find ourselves in our classic conundrum here. What are we going to name our flapjack octopus here? I see that there's a few ideas that are going by,
bouncing around in there. The good news, Pat, is that I have one and you have one, so we have 2 already, and then Rachel's eventually going to get one. So as long as we can narrow it down to 3 names, we're going to be in a good spot here.
Did we name yours, Emily?
We did not, although I want to throw out a name, Short Stack.
Yes. Okay. So Short Stack the flapjack was definitely one. Yes, I remember we were discussing that. Yes, we should definitely go with Short Stack the flapjack for yours. This particular one, and I see it actually in the chat, the Allen Pro is there, and I actually have this written down on my notepad actually, and I looked up and I saw it. I want to call it Siri Up.
Siri Up. That's very good.
I started with Syrup, the flapjack, but then obviously these animals don't have suction cups. They have little hairs known as Siri. And so Siri Up, the flapjack, is what I want to name this.
Now, is the Allen Pro in our chat? Is that our Allen?
Is
it? I think that's our Allen. If so, hi, Allen.
Hey, Allen. That's what's up.
We miss you.
That's what's up. So, Alan, if that was you, shout out to you, Alan. And then Rachel, obviously, if something else comes along, but it looks like a lot of people are saying that Short Stack and Buttermilk is another opportunity.
Another good one there.
We'll hold on to that. Hey, yeah, it is Alan. What's up, Alan?
Yay!
Oh, man.
All right.
I thought
so. Siri Up, the flapjack.
Can't sneak past me hanging out in our Twitch chat.
Maple is also cute. All right. Looks like we got to go find some more flapjacks.
Well, in the meantime, I will say that Maple is also the name of one of the beavers at the Oregon Zoo. So
that's right.
I do have a particular fondness for the name Maple.
It's true. And we do have to be very careful about copyright infringement with Maple's brand.
That wouldn't be good. Yeah.
See, we're in like a synchronized swimmer position here right now with our like coordinated wetsuits and everything.
Oh, we're doing great.
A dance.
We're doing awesome. Hold on. I lost my ability to clap somehow. There it is. Yay. Well, hey, flapjack octopus, C-rate octopuses right off the bat there. So, yeah, C-rate octopuses, in C-rate octopuses, fun little facts there if you're trying to figure out the differences between them. And then flapjack octopuses are genus Apistoteuthis. Dumbo octopuses are genus Grimpoteuthis, in case
which is again just
come across
one of
those out there.
Those amazing names in science that kind of sounds like a Shakespearean insult. Like you Grimpoteuthis.
Grimpoteuthis. You abyssal Grimpoteuthis. I say.
Whelk.
Oh, cool. Got a whelk. Whelk. Let's move right along. I mean, it is a mollusk, but certainly not a mollusk. Not a charismatic mega mollusk like an octopus.
You nailed it, Patrick.
Nice. Are they related to giant squid? It's a good question. So they are a mollusk. They are a cephalopod, but not related to giant squid directly. Gazami crab. Ooh. That's the swimmer crabs, right?
Yeah, blue
in the
swimming
game,
crab. Which I have been pinched by a blue swimming crab. It was
have?
Yeah, it was.
Did it leave you black and blue?
A little bit, yeah, yeah.
Whoa!
Ugh.
Rachel got an octopus.
Such a good mollusk day. We've got our octopus.
Oh, you know what? I should let Instagram know that we're streaming right now. Stand by.
We are
just
social
gonna stay over here
media
clapping
professionals. Yeah, you.
Instagram know we're streaming.
We're streaming. See, like, don't go back. I want a pancake. Nope.
No, but you did get a little eel. You got a noodle.
I love the garden eel. I have one in my house, my very tiny house. I'm such a noob still. Can't emote.
Oh, trust Rachel. I've done all of the new mistakes on stream many months in. You are doing so much better than I ever was.
I'm trying to make sure not to get naked.
Yeah, exactly. That, by the way, that's a patented move. Patented? Okay, never mind.
No, we heard it.
Okay, no, you got it. All right.
Heard it.
Heard it. Refuse to acknowledge it. See, I don't know if I like this dynamic where Emily is forced to listen to the bad puns, but if you've got somebody else that you can confide in on stream, I'll just go hang out in the sad corner. Okay, hold on. Almost there, everybody.
I gotta go empty my pockets of barnacles and mussels.
That is the one thing that is frustrating when you're diving in the game, is that you can't empty your pockets when you're in the water.
It makes sense. Like, I'm right here. I might as well drop it back where I found it.
Right? Ooh.
Yeah. What do you have?
I got a turban snail.
Oh.
All right.
Turban snail.
Instagram is aware on the Instagram story. Everybody tell your friends. All right. I'm going to dive down on these bubbles.
All right.
I'm so lost. Where's the land?
If you keep on swimming to the left and then down, and you'll get there.
Just keep looking for the shore thing, Rachel.
I ran into some rocks. There's a place, water fountain. Oh, there's a frog. Emily, your island's so beautiful. Ah.
Hey, thanks. I need to do some work on it. I think I might make a spooky version.
Ooh.
And then upload that to the Dreamland thing. I am catching so many swimming crabs right now.
Yeah, I've got some too here.
It's a little swimpressive, you know.
Question maybe I can throw to either you, Emily, or Rachel. But over on YouTube, we got a great question here from Beth Lindquist, wondering how long do octopuses tend to live? We saw the flapjack octopus just then. How long do octopuses tend to live is the question.
You want to take that, Rachel?
Sure. Well, octopuses, they don't live very long, but of course it depends on the species. Cephalopods tend to be rather short-lived. Like a giant Pacific octopus lives to about 5 years. But then you have some deep-sea species of octopus where we don't really know how long they live. There was one. What was that? That one deep-sea octopus where they found her brooding her eggs for like, how many years was that? Do you
like
remember?
4 years?
4
Yeah, for
years.
Granelladoni, the deep-sea octopus. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, so it kind of depends. Octopus get a lot done in their short amount of time in the ocean, and you know, after they lay eggs for a female, she will just stop eating. She starts senescing, getting older. She takes care of those eggs, and then she's done. For males, you know, they release their spermatophore packet, and then they just start aging, and that's it. They just have short lives, but amazing lives. They live fast, die young.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, if you see octopuses, they in the shallower waters, often a lot of them are living a short amount of time, like you mentioned, and then down deeper where things go a little bit slower, they might live a lot longer there. But comparatively to other organisms like a Greenland shark that's down there in the deep sea that can live hundreds of years, very, very short-lived down there. For the folks that might be over on over on YouTube and Twitch. No need to tell us how to progress forward in the game. That's definitely not the point of the stream. So no worries if you're getting frustrated. We're sorry. We're just going to try to find more ocean animals and nerd out about them with all of you. Emily, where are you?
I'm standing on the shore. I'm releasing some of my friends from my pockets here.
Which part of the shore?
I am on the upper northwest corner.
Upper northwest corner. You have a wind farm. Whoa.
Yeah, that's my whole Monterey Bay Community Power plant.
I didn't even realize you'd done that.
Yeah, that's been there for a while, Pat. I know.
Okay.
We haven't done an island
perceptive?
tour.
Is that what you're doing? Because you know better. Okay, man. I have not been to this corner of your island. I think ever, Emily. Oh my goodness, there's a pond.
Did you see the frog statue over there? Oh my god, I
What is happening on this island, Emily? There's like a bench and a fireplace. There's a campsite. Is that Veterans Park?
This is my little Big Sur campsite over here.
Oh.
What is going on?
I have Big Sur.
It's so cute. Look at that water fountain. Jeez. Or the well. Dude.
I was trying to sit on the bench and then... Okay, now we're sitting.
We can both sit on the bench.
Nice.
This is my little campsite here. My Big Sur campsite in the redwoods. And then this is where our sometimes visitors come. And then I've got the little Essalon Hot Springs over here.
What? This is amazing.
I have, yeah, I tried to make this as Monterey Bay centric as possible. So this is our Big Sur little section over here. And then across the bridge.
Well, if this is your Big Sur section, I'm going to say you've outdone yourself, sir. Okay, where did you go? Okay, you're over on the beach on the side. I just want to rejoin the stream. I want to be...
Here. I'll run around in a circle. I see you.
I want to be where Emily was. There she is.
Hooray. I lost Rachel, though, so...
Rachel, we're all the way to the left of the map.
Am I?
Rachel.
Where did I go?
Where is she? Where is she?
Gosh, that's a throwback, Patrick. Ugh. Back to those ambassador days.
Back a long time ago.
I'll go up here.
How many of us want Emily to be given a grant to make her island as a kids park at the Aquarium IRL? Show of hands. Yes.
Since it is spooky season. This is my pumpkin patch.
Oh, look.
Oh, wait.
Scarecrow.
Emily, hold on. I'll be right up.
You can come up the ramp. It's just over here. Or you can use your ladder.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey,
my
there's a ladder?
pumpkins.
There is a ladder, yes.
Rachel, that should be your present today, is a ladder. Because that'll just open up so many doors for you on your island.
Hey, Emily.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, I brought you something.
Aww.
Look, I brought you some pumpkin starts from my island to yours.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Here, can I plant them while you're here?
Yeah. No? Maybe not. But see everybody on stream, sometimes Pat the Terrible Boy brings gifts instead of just taking them. That's a lot of pumpkins. Do we need all of those pumpkins is a question in the chat. Well, we always knew that Emily was off her gourd.
I just want to make sure the gourd times roll.
Sorry to make light of this, but so many jack-o'-lanterns in the making.
Oh dear.
Everybody's saying I have a redemption arc finally.
This is the start.
Episode 1, Destroying Emily's Flowers. Episode 28, Pat brings pumpkin seeds.
Did you destroy my flowers first or steal my pears first? I think you stole my pears and then destroyed my flowers.
Listen, that's neither here nor there, and I don't think that the specific order of things really matters. It's true that I did do that. Another question. Can octopuses regrow their arms if it gets munched off by a predator? Anyone feel like answering that one?
Go for it, Emily. That's a great one.
Yeah, as long as it's not too bad. It can regrow.
Exactly. Yeah, to a point.
To a point, yeah. I mean, that same goes for a lot of ocean animals that can regenerate some of their limbs and parts of their bodies. To a point, they can regrow themselves. So when we talk about like jellies, they can regrow parts of their bodies. Echinoderms can regrow parts of their bodies. So octopuses can also regrow parts of their tentacles if they get nibbled on there. But they aren't like a lizard that will drop its tail intentionally and swim away. They can't like be like, oh, there's my arm, here, have fun, and then swim away. So it's only if they get nibbled on. Yeah.
Although, Emily, there are some male octopuses that do have a detachable hectocotylus.
Oh,
so
true.
Hectocotylus is a modified arm on an octopus that is used to deliver sperm packets, and there are in fact some octopus species that can detach that arm and leave it with the female when mating, and then they slowly die afterwards, as all male octopuses do after they've mated. But that is not something that is going to regrow, but certainly not like a lizard tail, but yeah, it's a little hectocotylus fact there for everybody there. Everybody's going, uh-oh, saying I should have saved that for the sock, but that's not a gross story.
That's completely normal.
Yes.
Don't mind me. I'm just watering my pumpkins over here. I'm sure this is exactly what this stream came for.
Oh, we've got some great
watering
questions here.
Pumpkins. Sorry, I'm gonna water Rachel too.
Is that how we get more Rachels to grow? That'd be awesome.
Exactly.
we have a question here, Emily and Rachel. We should go over in order from Wilderness Gay. How did y'all get into environmental education, and do you have tips for getting into outreach and interpretation as a career? Rachel, Emily, who feels like going first?
Oh. Do you want to go first, Rachel, or do you want me to go first?
You go first. I'm having issues over here.
You're having oh no! Wait, hold on. Before I go, I have this present for you.
Oh yay!
They're for you.
Why do I have a rose in my mouth? What is happening?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
chose
to wear that. Did you get the present? Did you get your present? It's over here.
Rachel, when we said stop and smell the roses, we didn't mean. I want one under my nose all the time.
All the time. It's so beautiful.
So environmental education.
How'd you get into it? What led us to this moment?
Okay, well, do we want to talk about educational environmental education first, or do you want me to give the pro gamer tip, Rachel, of how the rose ended up in your mouth? Or do you want to get it out of your mouth? Would you like to keep on holding it in your mouth?
I think I look really nice, actually.
Perfect. You look beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Excellent.
Oh,
you look like you might potentially possess a very rare gem you're about to drop into the bottom of the ocean for for no reason at the end of the movie.
Oh God.
Sorry, this stream is going down like the Titanic. Emily, tell us a little.
Tell
us about your career in environmental education. How we get here?
Much like this stream, my journey into environmental education was not a straight line. So it was quite chaotic getting to the point where I ended up in environmental education. So I mean, I guess the path started when I entered college. So I'm originally from Arizona. I went to the University of Arizona down in Tucson, and not an ocean down there. So I actually started off majoring in chemistry. and the very first day of my freshman year, I decided to go to a meeting of the student associates of the American Chemical Society. So the student club, chemistry club, and I was just like, yeah, like this is how I'm going to make friends. It's going to be wonderful. And they had one of their members who was a senior give a talk about what she did over the summer, and she was an intern at a place called Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute. That's over in Massachusetts. It's the Marine Institute run by MIT. And she gave a talk about how she interned over there over the summer, helping to study chemical oceanography. And oceanography and the ocean was something that I always loved. I went scuba diving when I was 13 years old, and just absolutely fell in love with the ocean and with being under the water. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, like I can combine chemistry and the ocean. Like that's something that exists, because when you live in Arizona, you don't really hear about those things all the time. So I decided the next semester to sign up for the marine biology class that was offered at the Aquarium, where I met my professor, Dr. Katrina Mangan, and she totally changed my life. So she was one of those professors, along with my ichthyology professor, Dr. Peter Reinthal, and a few others that just kind of took me under their wings. They let me volunteer in their labs. I was a student a teaching assistant for Dr. Mangan for 3 years. And so once I became a TA, that's kind of when environmental education started. I stayed with the chemistry club, ended up as the president of the chemistry club, because of course I'm
That's
that big
right.
of a nerd.
That's
I'm
right.
that big of a nerd that I was just
Our
like,
Emily carries the heaviest nerd card y'all have ever seen.
So I was with the chemistry club, and we used to go around southern Arizona doing quote unquote magic shows for schools and clubs and things like that down there, where we did different, flashy chemistry experiments to get kids excited about science, which then led to my job at the Arizona Science Center, where I did science education outreach, driving a van across the entire state of Arizona from the very northern most reservations down to the very southern corners, and did K through 12 science. We had, I think it was 33 different lessons between all the different grade levels, and we went around the state and did those, and I just decided that I wanted to keep on talking about science and the amazing world of science that, we especially get to experience today, having the technology to study so many things that are left unknown in the world. But I also just missed the ocean so much. So after 2 years of pestering the Aquarium, they finally gave in and hired me as an ambassador, and then just kind of worked my way up the ladder from there. And
that's where we met, Emily.
Well, Pat, even before I met you, I met Rachel.
What? Oh, that's right.
Because Rachel and I met at the interview for the job, and we became fast friends when we realized that we both had degrees in ecology and evolutionary biology, which is such like a weird major. And for the two of us to both have that degree, we were just like, oh my God, this is amazing. We ran through the jellies experience together during the interview so that we could look at jellies on what was supposed to be a bathroom break.
Do EEB majors lovingly refer to themselves as dweebs at all? No? Does that happen?
No?
We're trying to bring it there.
We're going to go there.
We're going to bring it back, right? EEB? No?
Okay, no. But yeah, so I met Rachel then, and we became fast friends. And then I met you when I was an ambassador. Once I got the job, Pat, you were one of the first people I met on my first day at the aquarium. So,
and I didn't mess it up that bad. But Rachel, so maybe how did you make your way to that interview where you were there with Emily?
Oh, so I went to UC Davis. My major was evolution, ecology, and biodiversity. So yay, EEB. Worked with a couple of grad students at UC Davis's Bodega Marine Lab. And after that, I was like, okay, how do I do this marine biology thing? Because I love it. And it needs to be what I'm doing for the rest of my life. I took an invertebrate zoology class in college, and it was like the best thing ever. We went to the aquarium, and I was like, I'm going to work here one day. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, just had to find my way there. But after that internship ended, and that was right after college, I couldn't figure out how to do anything in marine biology. And I found this place in Redwood City where I would be doing, outdoor ed and marine science education. And I was terrified because I hated public speaking. I would shake and cry whenever I had to do it. So I avoided it through most of college. But I decided, this is the only way I'm going to get into any sort of marine biology, or, I'm just going to have to get over this fear. So I faked it until I became comfortable with it. Still to this day, I shake and sweat before every presentation I do. But I turned all that nervous energy into excitement for what I was teaching. And that really powered me forward. And during the job interview for the place in Redwood City, I said, in 5 years, I'd love to be at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. They still hired me. And then within the next 2 years, I was at the aquarium interviewing alongside Emily.
Yeah.
The rest
That's so
is
cool.
Yeah.
Besides meeting you and running through the jellies experience, the other thing that I remember from that interview just so well is it was a big group interview that we had to do, and there were like a whole bunch of people in this room, and you were with like small groups, and you had to go around to these different tables with different people from around the aquarium, and they would all ask you a question to answer in these small groups. And I remember it was one of our colleagues, Dan. His question was, what is your favorite ocean animal? And in the group that I was in, I was that nerd that when people were like, oh, the polar bear is my favorite animal, I would be like, oh my God, have you read this book? And I had that for every single person in there. And by the end, people were just like, so I take it you like to read? And I was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. You mean you don't read books about random, like ocean animals? And I was just like, oh man, these people are like, I thought that I was coming and like, yeah, like all these people are nerds like me. And I was clearly on a different level of nerd than the rest of this small group that I was in, where they're just like very uncomfortable. Like, no, I haven't read that book. I'll put it on my list. And I was just like, am I making a fool of myself right now? Oh God.
Not in the same group, because I was in a group where it's like, what's your favorite ocean animal? And people are like, otters, jellyfish. And I'm like, the vampire squid, Vampiroteuthis infernalis. It means a vampire squid from hell, and it's a deep sea octopus.
I don't have a book for you about vampire squids. I'm sorry, Rachel.
I think it's important that we not mention too much of how I came across at the start, because freshly graduated Pat was a rather rough around the edges, excited marine science person. I've blocked out most of my early years at the aquarium, but when I was 5 years old, I saw the sea otters at the aquarium and decided I was going to be a marine biologist and work there. We've talked about my background a little bit on stream, so I won't go into too many of the details, but just some of the advice maybe as far as like wanting to work for the aquarium or wanting to work in marine science or anything like that is basically, we get messages all the time via email, DM, or comments on our posts that we read and respond to. But a lot of people saying that they wish they'd stuck with the marine biology dream, or how do I become a marine biologist? And basically, what we always kind of mention is keep wanting to do something related to the ocean, because if you aim for the moon jelly, you'll land amongst the sea stars. The thing about marine biology and like academia in particular is that it's kind of training you to really think about career options and a very linear progression where you get your bachelor's and you get your master's and you get your PhD, then you have a postdoc, then you're a graduate student forever, and then maybe you get a tenured professorship. Like that's kind of how we end up thinking about a lot of it. But what we know from the aquarium is that it takes IT infrastructure, it takes custodians, it takes cooks and chefs and so many different things to run something like the aquarium that's all about the ocean at the end of the day. So basically just keep working on wanting to be near the ocean. You don't have to be an academic in a lab crunching numbers or anything to be a scientist. You can be somebody who takes the science that from the data crunching and communicates it out into the world, or you could be the person that helps design the website that ends up expressing what's going on there. Or you can be the person who takes the photo or codes the back end of a website that is sharing all of that science that is being done quote unquote by the real scientists that people tend to think about. So it's just really important to know that the parascientific world of marine science, marine biology is 1,000 different jobs across so many different fields. So if you have any interest in doing like what we're doing right now, I had no idea that I would be streaming Animal Crossing with my coworkers, but pandemics lead to certain things, and it just so happens that there's ways of communicating marine science and excitement about the ocean and answering people's questions that are definitely not something that is necessarily a part of coursework or anything. So I have a degree in marine biology from UC Santa Cruz. I'm a scientific diver, and that's kind of where the science part ended. And then I have been working in marine science communication for the last 10 years or so, from college until now. So the advice is really just, keep trying to do stuff for the ocean, and you'll eventually figure out where your niche ends up being. And so, yeah, I just think it's just really, it's really silly to stop and think about us right now in this game doing what we would normally be doing, inside the aquarium if we had an aquarium open at the moment. And we're obviously going to keep streaming in the future when the aquarium does reopen. But yeah, just such a fun time spending this time with my coworkers when I can't be next to them, and then like sharing all of that with all of you folks here.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Allie in the chat too. Yes, or emails, Allie.
Emails.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
She and
emails.
Rachel write our ocean emails. They put them together and send them to everybody so that more people can love the ocean.
Absolutely.
There was a wonderful question like 20 minutes ago, so I'm gonna bring it up now.
Was it the spooky animals
the spooky animals one. Like, what's your your favorite spooky named animal? Thank you, Disney girl. Yes, you put it in the chat again. Thank you.
Vampire squid.
Okay, vampire squid. Nailed it.
Yes.
Emily?
Oh, dead man's fingers, sorry.
Oh, dead man's fingers. That's a good
one.
Dead
man's
too.
fingers. Ooh, my favorite spooky single-celled large alga.
Oh my god. It's one cell. Tell us about it, Pat.
Oh, well, if you look up dead man's fingers, the alga.
Yeah, make sure that you put algae in that Google.
Put algae
Don't
in that
just
search
put
term,
dead man's fingers in your Google search. That is a pro gamer tip from Emily.
Pro gamer tip from Emily. When looking up dead man's fingers, if you're looking for the alga, specify that. The alga. But so, it is a multi-nucleus, single-celled organism. So when you see the folding of that entire being, if you were to unravel it, it would still just be one single cell with multiple different nuclei on the inside of it. So Oh, see you later, Deb. Thanks for
Bye,
being
Deb.
there. Yeah, so Dead Man's Fingers is a great one. I think my favorite spooky name is definitely the ghost sharks, just because we talked about them in our Abzu stream a little bit earlier. The chimeras, absolutely awesome animals, and there's a really cool spooky video by our colleagues at the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute, Mbari, over on YouTube, talking about ghost sharks over there, chimeras. Highly recommend that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also a Dead Man's Fingers fungus, apparently.
Ooh.
Does one lead to the other? Oh, no. And vice versa. Goblin shark is a good one, too.
Yeah, goblin shark is a good one, just because they have that very boopable snoot. We also had the zombie worms from
bone-eating zombie worms.
Bone-eating zombie worms. Awesome.
Rachel, great job catching halibut over there, or olive flounder, I believe.
Olive flounder.
Nice.
I did it the halibut.
Emily, where should we be looking for the rare fish? Should we be on the pier? Should we be by the river mouth?
We can go over to the pier. We can. I mean, the river mouth. It
was all salmon last time.
It was all salmon last time, but the sturgeons are back, right? So we can look for a sturgeon.
Have we not caught a sturgeon?
I don't think that we've actually caught a sturgeon yet, just because we caught so many salmon last time. Are they an afternoon animal? Is that why? Hold on.
Yeah, let us know in the chat if it's a later day animal. We might have to time travel a little bit here. We have an hour left to the stream, so maybe we should time travel potentially.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't caught a sturgeon, or at least Monterey hasn't caught a sturgeon.
Monterey has not caught a sturgeon. We should. Did we name our sturgeon last time? If we
didn't catch one.
We
didn't catch one at all. Okay.
No. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna.
Well, so names for sturgeon are likely going to be general. For sturgeon general.
Yes, obviously.
And also Madonna. For like a sturgeon.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat.
Those are the options that I have so far on my notepad. Oh, they're active all day. They're all day long. Okay.
Okay, so we won't have to time travel for them.
No.
Or we can just time travel and then.
And then go to the river mouth and go diving.
And then go to the river mouth.
Blanket octopus. Or we caught umbrella octopus.
We caught an umbrella octopus.
That's it. Okay. Nice. Hey, Aiden. 124 ACNH. Hello. We see you. Hi, Aiden. Thanks for joining the stream.
Huh? Okay, sorry.
Emily.
Hi.
Emily, say hi to Aiden in the chat.
Hello, Aiden.
What's up? Yeah. We got some Dr. Disrespect going. Yeah.
Should we time travel?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you think, chat? And while we're time traveling, if you have any questions, let us know. Wow.
Wah's in the chat. Okay, that means that you have to get off my island.
All right. Rachel, on the top right, the little minus sign.
On your controller.
On the controller, hit that, and then return to my island.
Okay.
And then we'll be off, and then we'll be back. Oh, thank you for making history notes bearable. What kind of history are you looking at, Jayware? Javware? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Wow. Oh, Hexy Lexi, I don't have a mola in my inventory at the moment, but I should have one. I definitely should.
Yeah.
All the time.
Alan let us know that there's no more molas starting in October, which is just a disappointment.
That's awful. I just started playing. I need a mola.
Okay. Jav is fine. Okay, perfect. Salut, Jav. Ça va? All right, I'm going home.
Okay.
Yeah, so once again, another hour has gone by here on this Monterey Bay Aquarium. Play some games, live stream, some educational live streams here. Thank you so much, everybody, for being a part of this. If you feel like supporting the aquarium, definitely like and subscribe over there on YouTube. Liking the feed is really great for our metrics. And if you can subscribe, that's awesome too. If you want to sub over on Twitch, that's also very appreciated. If you're not able to support the aquarium financially, no worries, just sharing all of the stuff that we've got out there. That's more than enough. If you felt like doing so, you can donate to the aquarium on our website and also over there on Twitch. We also have an online store if you want to pick up some merch with the aquarium stuff on it that helps support us while we are closed due to the coronavirus. And at this point, we do not know when we'll be able to reopen. Obviously, working closely with state and local health officials to do so. But if you felt like supporting the aquarium, you can head over to the shop and get some merch. That really helps us out. What else was there that we usually plug? We're doing a midstream plug here.
We are doing a midstream plug.
Changes.
We have some patterns. So if you want to download those for your island, I'll drop the Animal Crossing code there in the Twitch chat, and I will paste that over into the YouTube chat because I'm terrible and I haven't made that Nightbot command over there yet. Sorry. I'll get on that and I'll add that.
Hey, Emily, people
chat.
just noticed that you're playing The Witcher 3.
I am.
Yeah.
I forgot that they can see my screen.
Good job, sleuths.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is a professional.
Let's get Henry on stream. If anybody knows how to get a hold of
Henry,
let's get him on the stream. Do an educational Witcher stream.
Yes. Are there ocean animals that we can talk about in there? No.
Are there any?
No.
I don't know what the tie-in is, other than I know he had to dehydrate himself before the shirtless scenes. That's all I know. We could talk about you should have more water in you, like the ocean. That's all I got. That was the only thing I had.
The only thing that we have, yeah.
Well, anyway, after the plugs, we now arrive back on the Monterey Bay Island.
I'm excited about the new Witcher update because you can switch in between playing on your console and playing on your PC. So it makes it very, very nice to be able to switch back and forth with that. Fun pro gamer tips with Emily while we get back on the island here.
All right, I'm back at the airport. Getting ready to fly back to a much later time.
Disney Girl 22 asks, what is a good pun name for an otter?
Oh.
Oop.
Oh. Well, how much time do you have?
This is a challenge.
I mean, Abby is like already a pun name because it's like
Abby
abalone. Abalone the otter. I mean, obviously Harry Otter, yes, yeah. Alma Otter, Peanut Otter. I love the chat coming up with it, so we don't have to.
I'm just enjoying what they're saying.
Otter von Bismarck. Ooh, that's a deep cut.
Otterbahn, yeah.
I mean, significant otter is my favorite, but
Yeah.
looks everybody's going for it. This is awesome.
This is amazing.
Like no otter. No, you're supposed to like all the otters.
All right.
Otter space, otter chaos. Yes, Ottermatic.
All right, Pat Rachel. Dodo code is HHKS4.
Okay, on our way.
What about Tina O'Turner?
Everyone just hopped in and heard another Pat pun. Well, you must be in the right place.
I haven't even been doing the pun button for all of these.
Nah, we don't care about
man.
those metrics. We broke the counter a long time ago.
I'm gonna
after the pun per minute.
Oh man.
1 pun per minute with games done quick. I'm pretty sure we don't have anything to prove to anybody.
I'm gonna throw some puns in there because we did have some good Otter ones happening.
We did.
Wilderness Gay, yes, we are gonna subject Pat to the chaos of Octodad next week.
That's
next
right.
Wednesday. That's the other
Deadliest
plug.
Catch.
Yeah. Octodad Deadliest Catch stream next Wednesday at it should be 3 or 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. We'll put that on the stream that day. It'll be in the schedule so that you can tune in. Because next begins Cephalopod Awareness Days, and so
right.
we're gonna do a stream on Wednesday to kind of kick that off there. It is October after all, so 10/8 is the first day, so on 10/7 we're doing the stream.
Awesome. Looks like there's interference for me arriving on Monterey Bay
It's
Island.
because Rachel is on her way.
Blocked.
Rachel! Oh, do unto otters as they. That's a great. That is a pun we haven't come up with yet. Thank you, Plumber K 87. Nice. Hey, thanks for watching Gaming Task Girl 702. Oh my goodness. Oh my godness, they play games too. Here we are. Long lost fodder. I love that it's still going. Just more on it.
Very good.
Winter, summer, spring, and autumn. Autumn. Yep. The god otter. On this, the day of my daughter's. Yeah, the god otter, of course, from Codfellas.
Here you are.
Almost there. Here I arrive.
I see you.
On this, the day of my daughter's wedding. Thank you, Chavocado, for finishing the pun. That's where I was going. Nice. Nailed it. The god otter. On this, the day of my daughter's wedding. This is educational, right? Okay.
This is.
Yes. Just see you running around.
Woo! All right. Rivermouth or diving?
Let's do Rivermouth first. Let's try and catch a sturgeon.
Let's find a sturgeon.
Oh, which Rivermouth are you guys going to?
I don't know.
I know where I'm going.
Rachel. I'm right behind you.
Oh, good. Well,
Where are you
know,
going? No, this way, Rachel. To the left. Where are you going? Oh no, Emily's to the right. Never mind. Go to the right.
I was going the right way. Help! He left us.
Go over the bridge.
Where is it? Come down.
I found you. Okay.
This is the Rivermouth. Hello.
Okay, fish. Oh.
How come I can't sprinkle food from the bridge?
You can.
I can't.
No sprinkles down.
It wouldn't let me.
Oh, keep accidentally picking all your flowers.
It's okay.
Yes, that's right. It's not intuitive to not destroy the flowers.
I'm not destroying them. I'm just picking them to put them in my hair. It matches my shirt, the orange. Color coordinated.
It does.
Okay, chat. So where? How come we're not chastising Rachel for stealing Emily's flowers, huh?
Utterly
see
adorable.
It's because she's using them, Pat. You were just
it
destroying them.
wasn't wanton destruction.
Yeah, you were actually destroying them. She's picking them and then using them.
Yeah, okay,
So.
tomato. picked flower,
Thank you, Lick the
destroyed
Cow
flower.
Happy. Cinema Saint. That's right.
Rachel has done nothing wrong ever in her life, and
Oh,
I
how the
know that,
tide has
and I love
turned
her.
against
So.
Pat. It's
Oh,
okay.
is Alan still in the chat? Oh, he has stories.
Blue Bubblegum 88 bringing us back to the actual topic at hand here. Thank you. Is the sturgeon's natural habitat at river mouths?
Hey, that is an excellent
It's a
question.
wonderful question. And yes, you can find them at river mouths. I love it that they have the sturgeons in the game at the river mouth, because sturgeons are what we call anadromous fish. So they spend part of their time, part of their life in freshwater and part of their life in saltwater. So they will live in freshwater and then go out to the ocean and then come back to the freshwater. So having them here at the river mouth, perfect spot for them to be hanging out.
Absolutely. And in fact, we have sturgeon in our Monterey Bay Habitats exhibit. If you head over to the shark cam, you'll see sturgeon. They're the ancient looking gray fish with the white scales along the side of their body, which are known as scutes. Excuse you, sturgeons. And those scutes cover up their sensory. Oh, hard to do interpretation while fishing. Cover up their sensory lateral line there. Sturgeon are also a cartilaginous fish when they're fully adult, but they're bony when they're younger. So they're kind of an in-between there between the bony fishes and the true cartilaginous fishes, which would be the sharks, skates, and rays, etc. Of the chondrichthyan. Oh no! You catching that fish scared away my fish.
This is big fish.
And yeah, we have sturgeon out here. A few divers every so often will see a sturgeon over at Point Lobos, and then also around the Sacramento River Delta, and then in San Francisco Bay, you'll find sturgeon. So head over to our Monterey Bay Habitats exhibit, the Shark Cam, and you'll see some sturgeon there.
Yeah, and their scutes. Their scutes are amazing, and they are sharp scutes. Like if you ever catch a sturgeon, I used to do catch and release. We would have to wear really thick gloves, and we'd put on raincoats backwards so that we wouldn't get sliced up as we very sharp. Those sturgeon surgeons.
Did not realize that at all.
Well, because they're bony, right? That's like one of the few ossified parts in their body. Yeah.
Catching a lot of yellow perch, which I do not know exactly what kind of fish that is, because it's not what we would call a perch out here.
Losing things. What did I just catch? I caught a crucian carp.
Oh, crucial bit of information that you just shared with us there, Rachel. Crucial. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not make any excuses while we are looking for sturgeon, but keeps happening. Whoa, what'd you catch, Emily?
I keep on catching these bass, and every time I catch one, all I can think of are the big mouth billy bass singing.
Take me to the river.
Those things used to
drop me in the water.
Terrify me as a child.
Those, did they really?
Yeah, those and the stupid singing like Christmas trees that when you would walk past, like all of a sudden the giant eyes would appear and it would start singing. I hated those when I was a child.
That's funny. I can totally see that too.
You think afraid of the singing
fish.
Looks
like Alan's heading out. Bye, Alan.
Bye, Alan.
Bye, Alan.
Bye, Alan.
Thanks for hanging out.
Selvy6 says it's hard watching somebody else live your dream. Oh. Not to worry, there'll be plenty more games to be streamed in the future.
Amazing Mouthwash. Thank you. They were
Amazing
traumatizing.
Mouthwash is such a good name.
That is a fan.
Your breath is so fresh. How do you do it? Amazing mouthwash. Oh, wow.
Did I remember?
Yeah, the crowd goes wild.
Delightful. Come on, fish.
Dental hygiene is no joke. Woo.
Fork, fork,
That's
fork.
right, Trooper. That's right.
Get it.
Oh, I
Get
think the postman is here. Yay!
Hey, Mr. Postman.
I caught another snapping turtle.
I caught
Ooh.
a freshwater goby. Oh, look
Ooh.
at the little guy. So cute.
You're just over there. Go be awesome.
Oh, I was gonna say, you know, Rachel follows her life motto of "go be or go home." So. Big fish.
Every time I've been going for these big fish, it's been one of those billy bass, and
And they creep you out.
I'm done with these yellow perch.
scatter.
So hi everybody, welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons gameplay. It's a very zen meditation game.
It is.
It is.
Okay.
In a field of poppies right now,
Okay.
trying to catch some
Big
fish.
The
Nope.
next few big fish, if we don't catch sturgeon, we should go looking maybe at some diving.
Yeah,
potentially.
let's do that. Look for some lobster.
Lobster, lobster.
I don't know how the rest of that song was supposed to go, but where it went for me was "Say you lobster." I don't know why.
Lobster.
Lobster, lobster.
Are we gonna just start singing? on
Whoa, Emily! I thought yours was mine. I pulled it out.
Oh,
screen?
no.
Oh, sad day.
Well, time to walk out into the sea. Where's Pat going? To cry where it doesn't matter. It's all salt water out here.
Oh, that's
Oh
a
my
big buddy. Okay.
That is quite an emo thing to
That's
say.
big buddies.
That's
These are going to be bass again, aren't they?
Are they? Are they
I
gonna
feel
be
like
bass?
it is.
What if I had to swim away for y'all to catch sturgeon?
After me. Yeah.
Just out here treading water under the full moon of my sadness.
Well, the last night.
It was a full moon last night,
It
and
was
with
a
the
full moon
fire
last
smoke, it looked really beautiful.
What?
Oh.
So orange.
Well, it's not a sturgeon, but I caught a pike.
Whoa! What? So you're serving some Starbucks coffee, obviously, because you've got a little Pike Place roast over here. Everybody, let's start making fun of this pike. That's a real Pike Place roast. Look at it. Nicely done.
Cute.
So I believe we've talked about this on stream previously, but you know, you were mentioning that you were traumatized by the billy bass.
Yeah.
One of the fish that traumatized me when I was a kid was the pike from The Sword in the Stone.
That's right.
When he's in the moat, and then there's that like fish
Yeah.
shows up, and it was a pike. So amazing freshwater fish, ruthless predator, and you can see how it's shaped, you know, very aggressively there on the front end, which means business. I just remember that being one of the first fish I was afraid of, was the pike from Sword in the Stone.
The fish that you're afraid of now, if that was the first.
Hi, pike. People are saying spike the pike. Emily, don't. Touchdown. Boom.
No.
Spike the pike.
I did like the suggestion for a name of Pike Wazowski.
Pike
Oh.
Wazowski
That's a
is
very
really good.
one.
That's charming.
Pike Wazowski no.
Wazowski.
Pike Wazowski. Because it was from King Arthur's moat, right? In Sword in the Stone. So there you go. Pike Wazowski. We did it. Okay, hold on. Let me write that down. Wazowski. We did it.
He's still sad about the sturgeon.
Oh, whoa. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just caught a sturgeon. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, should we do a Super Mario Sunshine live stream?
We should. We need to get the money to get the game, and then we should.
We do, yeah. Yeah. I love that game.
I know.
That
game and Super Mario 64, because we have all the water levels in that.
Mm-hmm.
Water level's pretty traumatic, though. Like, he dives and thrashes, and it's very upsetting.
Whoa, spoiler alert.
True.
What happens?
True. But the music, Rachel. The music. Dire Docks. That music is on point. Ooh, yeah. That's good. That's good stream music right there.
Yeah, it is. It's just, you know, as a child watching Mario die underwater in the 90s, I'm just like, that was a thing of nightmares.
Speaking of traumatizing moments from our childhood.
I had a really hard time with Metroid when I was a kid. Very scary.
It is a scary game, though.
Okay, should we go diving here in a sec? What do we think?
We should go diving, yeah.
Let's get in the water. Oh.
Let's see.
I like that.
Go silent as they go towards.
Rachel's trying to catch me. Yay!
It's because I think you're such a catch, Emily.
Oh. Speaking of such a catch, yay! Rachel's getting married.
Yay!
Yay! All the W's, all the GGs.
That's why we have to cut the stream off early.
Yeah, that's why we're streaming at a weird time today.
Marriage is what brings us together.
Today.
Whoa! Barnacle buds. We've talked about barnacles on this stream before, but Rachel, if you wanted to talk about barnacles, go for it.
I have.
Oh, that's right, we have.
Yeah.
And you know, whoa, what's that fire? What is this? Oh,
it's on my beach.
Rachel, that sounded too close to the current West Coast. Whoa.
No.
No, I mean, yeah, to everybody out there who is affected by those. Still thinking about all of you.
Yeah. It's very top of mind today because the smoke is hanging out here in the Bay Area.
Yeah, heavy in the air here. So to all of our friends and family up there in Napa and obviously in Oregon, all around the world, really affected by the current fires, just know that we're thinking about you.
Yeah. Stay safe.
Yes. What'd you get there, Emily?
I got a scallop. Sorry that I caught it before you did. I was being a little shellfish.
It's okay. I'll just climb up over here.
Oh, sorry. That's my my phone alarm going off.
What's your phone alarm going off for?
I'll be right back.
Bye, Emily.
Wait, hold on. No, you have to stay near me. This is an interesting stream. Hold on.
No. Everybody, now you have to try to figure out, just from our voice clues, what it is that Rachel and I are both up to while Emily is away.
I will swim circles around you. Pat, go find something cool.
No, I will get in your way and impede these circles.
Goodness. Hey, moon, isn't that beautiful?
It is.
It is. Moonlit
right. I'm just going to go to the chat, see if there's any questions that we have not gotten to yet. Oh, yeah. Confused me how the giant clams are such good swimmers in the game. Yeah, the giant clams just being a rarer individual. I believe the game devs just want to make it a little bit harder to catch, but giant clams certainly not going to move around too much. We've had some of them at the aquarium. They can live for a very long time, but they're going to stay in place there. Yeah. Oh, you know, in chat right now, Rachel, someone's saying when the moon hits your eye, like a big piece of pie, that's amore. But, you know, if you stick your hand in a crack and you don't get it back, that's also amore.
Mm-hmm. When you swim in the sea and an eel bites in your knee, that's amore.
That's amore. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when an eel opens wide and there's more jaws inside, that's amore too.
That is indeed.
Do I have any more amore puns? I don't think so.
No.
Well, in any case here, Rachel, it's just tons of fun to have you here on the island in person here playing some Animal Crossing. Do you have any goals for your island, for Milo Batis Island?
Oh, I want to make it a haunted wonderland. I am a big Halloween dork.
That's right.
The front of my house is all skeletons right now. I just want to make a really spooky island.
Yeah,
that is my goal.
In fact, we are gonna hopefully be able to visit the spookiness of your island here on stream at some point. So that'll be a whole lot of fun.
Have we visited your island yet? Has that been a thing?
Yeah, we did once.
We have visited Monterey Row, but we end up spending so much time on other people's islands, and I have not played enough of the game to make it anything interesting to come and visit. But we have been to Monterey Row, yes.
Interesting.
I tried to recreate the Monterey Bay area as well, but obviously Emily is a pro gamer and I am not. So I have one tree along the beach for the lone cypress in Pebble Beach. And Emily has an entire Big Sur campsite. So, you know.
I have a little setup on a beach with a bento box. That made me hungry. It's delicious.
I've dived past these bubbles twice now. You got this. Just some barnacles.
Ooh, Celestina.
Barnacle buds.
There's an eel on the reef with big, bright, shiny teeth. That's
amore.
Man, I just cannot get away from these barnacles. Ugh. Go away.
My favorite kind. Does anyone have a favorite kind of barnacle? I'm just going to say that my favorite kind of barnacle is the barnacles that live on the tubercles on the front of humpback whale or at the tips of humpback whale flippers, because those live a very intense life. Go, Emily, you got this.
No, you ran into me.
I'll try to scare it away and back towards you.
Yeah,
we did it.
Yes.
It's a lobster. Look, and Pat, you'll be very excited. Look what kind of lobster it is.
It's a spiny lobster.
Oh,
yes.
It's not even those East
lobster.
Coast impastas.
No, we can't. No, we can't have any of those impastas.
We might start a battle. It's a thing, you guys.
Yeah.
If they want to claim it, those are also lobsters. But I'm like, that's just an overgrown crawdad you got there.
Oh.
I know. I've started many battles.
But now that we have a lobster, where's the butter?
Exactly.
There you go. Okay.
Well, this is your bread and butter. Wait, here, Emily, can you just talk about lobsters real quick here for just a sec?
Of course.
Sorry, I have to interrupt you because Panelurus interruptus is the scientific name of a spiny lobster, I believe. And if there's someone doing interruptus,
I'm gonna let you finish, but the scientific name of the spiny lobster. I do take somewhat.
It is Panelurus interruptus.
It is, yeah.
See, I did it again.
I do take somewhat of an offense of the pun that they've used, though, because it says, I got a spiny lobster. It's got a lot of backbone. And no, it does not.
Ooh.
I know that they were trying to be like, oh, it's spiny lobster and all that, but no.
Specifically not.
Specifically.
This is a beautiful, charismatic invertebrate, and you will put respect on that lack of backbone. That's right.
They're invertebrating breaking my heart.
This has to be a Blathers bug mess up. It's got to be.
I don't know. Do
Rachel,
you think
if
we
you catch there in the background?
A turban snail.
Yay.
Well, we should talk maybe a little bit about these spiny lobsters that we have here, because we have them here off the coast. We have California spiny lobsters out here. We also have in the Viva Baja exhibit one of the, I believe they're called the green spiny lobsters, the south of Point Conception and Mexican species of spiny lobster down there. Yeah, and then you were mentioning, Emily, that the spines on, or the antennae there on the front of the lobster are very different from the claws that you usually have on the East Coast Maine lobster that most people know.
Yes. That was me, but yes.
Yes.
Oh, that was you, Rachel.
That
sorry.
was Rachel. Yeah.
Sorry, Rachel. That was you.
I got one. Oh, sorry. I was chasing a lobster.
Are you chasing one right now, actively?
I got one.
What?
Yes.
You got a lobster? Come back over here. Let's have double lobster.
We can't have double lobster in the water, but we can swim too, Rachel. Where are you?
I'm going to the right.
Down or up from where we were?
Just to the right of where we were.
Just to the right of where we were.
Yeah,
To the right
I'll see you.
of where we were.
I see you got a turban snail, Pat.
I did get a turban snail. Yeah, I got to swap it for something here.
Oh no, bork, bork, bork. Bork, bork,
Bronze.
bork.
On the
What's
land
up,
by the
trooper?
campsite.
Oh,
By the
you're on
fishing
land. Well, okay.
boat. I'm on the land.
I thought you were in the water.
Can you show off things in the water?
You can't show off things in the water.
No. Where are you?
I have a wishing well.
I'm coming.
Very Snow White looking.
I appreciate the well wishes, but where are you? Oh,
Yes.
okay, here we go.
I am so excited. First time on stream, showing off a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Nicely
these.
done, everybody.
The spines on their antennae they can use to bust open shells of their prey. They're just so glorious. They don't have those big old claws. Okay, I love Maine lobsters. I think they're beautiful too. They're not just overgrown crawdads. You know, I'm a Californian. I'm supposed to love my spiny lobster.
Yeah.
I don't believe I have a GG guppy to add to this particular conversation. Everybody, no, I do not. But I do have a.
Come over to the other side of me. People can't see. People can't see it.
Me and Siri up are gonna go hang out somewhere else.
There you go. There you go.
That's the screenshot. We're having a grand old time.
This is a great picture. This is the one.
Screenshot. Yeah. We did it, everybody. Look at us go. Yeah, let's get some GG gups there in the chat, everybody. Look at us. Who'd have thought? Look at us. Yeah. This is, I mean, we got lobsters. Lobsters are often called bugs out here when people go bug hunting. And so I can appreciate that Blathers is probably not going to be too excited about this large bug here. But we also have one of these in our kelp forest exhibit, and very few folks have seen it because you have to be a diver in there to go into the back and see the spiny lobster. But it's about that big that you're looking at there. It's a huge lobster that's hanging out in the back of the kelp forest exhibit. So maybe one of these days we'll be lucky enough to see it crawling around on the camera. That would be awesome. But yeah.
You know, calling them bugs reminded me, there's this great story about how in the early 20th century, inmates were fed lobsters because they were considered just to be big marine bugs. So there would be like inmates who'd write letters like to their loved ones and just be like, oh, gross, they served us bugs again today. And now when you get a big old lobster, it's, like $50 or more for a beautiful dinner, lobster dinner. And I'm wondering how that changed, how the perception of lobster changed from being like a gross bug or eating a cockroach to being delicious buttery goodness.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things. We have someone here in the chat there going off of that, what you were saying there, Rachel. Lobsters were considered bugs so much that New England prisoners called lobster cruel and unusual punishment.
Yep.
That's so funny. And yeah, obviously very tasty now to most folks. But an incredibly important member of the kelp forest community as well, because who's gifting all the subs?
Thanks, Falling Moon 36.
Whoa.
Hey, thank you.
10 gifted subs in the chat. Thank you, Falling Moon. That's awesome.
Hey.
Appreciate that. Wow. We have a lot of appreciation for you right now. That's awesome. Aiden, Monterey Bay Aquarium is located in Monterey, California, about 2 hours south from San Francisco, about an hour and a half from San Jose. We're hanging out here looking at the beautiful Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary most days. So when we're reopened, love to have you over there. But what I was mentioning about the lobsters is that we've seen some of these out here in the Monterey Bay recently with some of the warmer water. And down in Southern California, they are an incredibly important member of the kelp forest community because them, alongside animals like wolf eels, sunflower stars, historically sheephead, and sea otters back in the day as well. They are some of those animals, like you were mentioning, Rachel, that crush up those sea urchins, which are huge herbivores or a huge force in the herbivore community that tend to go after the kelp when they get really hungry. And so lobster are another member of that community that helps keep the urchins in check, basically, there. So where there's kelp forest down in Southern California, you probably have a few lobsters to thank for many of those kelp plants making its way up to the surface. Mm-hmm. Oh, those boys are going to dry out, everybody's saying. Yeah, we should probably put them back in our magical pocket.
Our magical
I need to catch my lobster. So
yeah.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
Oh no.
You're stuck?
There we go. Huh.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. All right. Out looking for my lobster.
I'm just doing some inventory management up here. Don't mind me.
I'm just going to hang out next to you.
Okay. Here, we can do some backflips off the rock.
Ooh, backflips.
Or sorry.
Now.
Sorry, not backflips. I guess front flips. Some flippies. We're going to...
Flippy.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A message in a bottle. Oh, you almost did not make that.
I almost did not make that.
That looks very dangerous.
Very true. Not recommended.
Oh, my pockets are full. Swap it. What's in here that I don't want? Oh, I have such tiny pockets. Christian carp. Be free. Message in a bottle.
What DIY did you get?
Sorry, did someone just get stung by something? Could it be this moon jelly? No. Oh, it's swimming away. It's swimming away. Is it a lobster?
Is it?
No, it is a octopus.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm gonna learn how to build an acoustic guitar.
Nice.
Is it really because of the police reference? It sounded like you were singing "Message in a Bottle." No. Would you like to play music?
Hey, Pat.
Yes.
Did you hear about the guy who was caught trying to impersonate Sting?
No, I hadn't heard about that.
Yeah, he turned into the police.
Roxanne. All right. Clearly, it's a Friday afternoon stream.
Oh, just most definitely.
All right.
Yeah, we
Come
got
on,
about we've got like 14 minutes left before we
got
gotta
14
go.
minutes left.
That's plenty of time to catch a
Ooh, I caught a sweet shrimp.
nice.
I caught a sweet shrimp too. It was so kind, so polite. What a sweet shrimp.
So wholesome.
Now there is something else new, diving wise, marine critter wise here. I know.
Okay.
So we gotta.
What is it?
I can't remember what it was, but it was around all day. Oh look, I got another little flappy. Hello, flappy.
Oh, it's so cute. I want one.
Oh, I think I found my lobster.
You got it?
Well, it's a fast friend.
Where did you swim to, BT Dubs?
I'm almost at the beach, honestly.
But there's a lot of beach here, son.
Whoa! Ah! I got the sponge that has the shrimp that live inside of it, and then they die.
Yes, that's the other new thing. Where did you
The
go?
Venus's flower basket.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
I am south of where you are. South of
South.
where you are.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, the sponge that the see-through sponge that forms its spickles around the young shrimp family that ends up living its whole life inside the sponge that grew around it. Here, I'll come to shore. I can't carry anything else. Should I swap it for something else? Yes, of course, swap it.
I'm on the shore, but I don't see you.
Okay, hold on. Well, I'm in the water still.
I know, but where in the water? Oh, I see you. Hold on. No, I'm swimming. I'm swimming to you.
I put it away.
Oh, no, you put it away.
I had to because I had to swap it. Hold on. I'm on shore. Look, Rachel, look. I'm that scene from the movie documentary. Woo.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
If you thought the housing market in your area was difficult, consider the Venus flower basket with shrimp that sign a lifelong lease living on the inside of this critter.
Look, you can even see the little shrimp friend inside.
I know.
I can't. Oh, I do. Oh, wow.
You see shrimp friend.
There's two shrimp friends in
Here,
there.
let me hold a shrimp while I'm standing next to you.
This is so cool.
This is awesome.
Whoa, sweet shrimp there, Rachel.
Oh, thanks.
This is so great. Oh, cool. Okay, well, Venus's, what was it called? Venus's glass?
It's flower something.
Flower basket?
Yeah.
Okay, so what should we call this friend?
Aphrodite C? Because it's Venus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hotel California.
Oh, that's a good one.
You can never leave.
Yeah. What?
Hotel California.
Hotel California.
Hotel
Let's do it.
You can never leave.
You can never leave.
You can.
All right, HC, Hotel California it is.
Hotel California. Yeah, HC for short.
Yep.
C.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. I'm so pleased.
Nice. I mean,
That was great.
what is up with Venus and and trapping organisms? 'Cause you got the Venus flytrap and you got Venus's girdle. Is that actually part of the Venus god lore that they ensnare and trap things? I'm like, serious question. I don't know. Is that what Venus did? Is that her thing? Is that her deal?
The thing was love.
I mean, she was the
making
goddess of
people fall in
love. Yeah.
Love is
Oh.
spiky and
But
scary.
she could control like the desires of people. So I don't know.
Okay,
Like,
so it
if
sounds like
that's
some
a form of an
broken-hearted scientists
entrapment.
out there
Yeah.
naming these things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks.
We got some questions here. Oh, when we oh no, never mind. It's from the birth of Venus when she comes out of the clam. from Ishtar. Yeah, I wonder if that's part of the lore
Oh.
with Venus is like traps and such, snares and things. She was trapped. Axlaru. Venus actually known for
Was
lying.
she?
Venenos, which is to ensnare. And I made this all up. Thank you, the Mandali. Appreciate that. I have no idea. Well, anyway, Venus has us in her trappings with this. So this is a sponge, everybody. Sponges are living organisms, and they build up their bodies with these amazing structures made of glass called spicules. In this particular case, you have a shrimp couple that lives inside the sponge. As it grows, it closes itself, or it becomes the opening to it becomes too small for the shrimp to escape. And so the shrimp kind of live inside this protective house. They're able to grab food from inside the sponge, but they also cannot leave. And then the sponge presumably gets some benefit by having shrimps inside of it pooping and peeing and providing extra nutrition from inside the sponge there. So oh yeah, Disney Girl 22. This is a Venus's flower basket it's a sponge that has some shrimp living inside of it. It's a really, really cool sequence. I think on Netflix's Nature, is that where it was? No, it was in Shape of Life.
It was in Shape of Life, yeah.
Shape of Life is where I saw it. Shape of Life.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, look that up. It's so cool. Oh, Fiore has the Venus lore there. She was a war goddess, also the goddess of love. Athens was kind of freaked out by strong women and made her a bit crazy to compensate.
To be fair, the Greeks made all of the goddesses somewhat crazy in one shape or another, because that was their way of controlling women in regular society. So there you go.
And to deflect from the fact that Zeus became a goose to try to they're just like, whoa, that was kind of weird that he wrote that in.
It's a swan, but you know.
Your female gods are crazy. Well, yours turned into a goose. Oh, dang it.
Excuse me, sir.
Well, we got that one. That's really cool. Could that have been a sock moment? Maybe, but we'll call it that. But I got to go find a lobster.
Yeah, you still haven't found a lobster. I need to find the Venus's flower basket.
This one seems slow. Pearl oyster.
Nice.
Nicely done, everybody.
I have Hotel California stuck in my head now and repeat.
Yep.
Blue Planet 2 also had it over there.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm standing on your head, Lily.
No, you good. You good. It's an octopus. Just an octopus. We were so excited about octopus at the beginning of the stream. And now I'm just like, where is this sponge?
And sponges, for the folks out there who might be wondering where they fit on the tree of life, they're considered to be alongside comb jellies, some of the original types of organism or whatever ended up leading to comb jelly. So they're basal at the bottom of the phylogenetic tree. Basically, sponges end up leading all the way up to us as far as how their DNA works and all those. Oh, we got a fast one there with Emily. Oh boy.
I have a fast friend. Hold on.
Fast friend. It could be the sponge.
Was the sponge as fast?
The sponge was a fast one, yeah. Yeah, it's
as long as it doesn't pull a fast one on me, but
Oh, it seems like it's trying though.
Oh no, this is gonna be embarrassing. This is gonna be like that other stream.
It's gonna be like the other time that took forever. Here, we'll come
like
try to corral it.
5 minutes to catch.
Where are you? Let me help.
But yeah, so sponges, just super quick, they are at the tissue, or they don't even have specific tissues. Oh, I got a chambered nautilus. Cool, who cares?
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I love it. We talked about nautiluses at length. But yeah, anyway, they're a very, very, they don't have organs. They are a very simple type of organism, mainly filter feeding and feeding themselves with really cool cells known as choanocytes. And Shape of Life, that documentary has really amazing animations of what that looks like, being a particle of food inside a sponge. You got this, Emily.
Yeah. Since they don't have proper tissue layers, it is said that you could force one through a fine mesh and break it apart into individual pieces, cells, and then they'll just reform the animal in a different structure.
Exactly.
And someone told me a joke. He's like, well, you can't do that with a bunny rabbit. That was one of her.
Steve, very happy. And you can't do that with a bunny rabbit. Oh!
And I was always like, ooh.
One of the founders of the aquarium enjoyed himself a good joke.
I love that. Yeah.
Have we caught Fast Friend yet, Emily?
No.
I'm trying to block it.
Where are you all?
Well, Rachel might actually catch it. Yeah, Rachel caught it.
What Rachel can...
Yeah, it was a glass. Yeah.
Sorry, I feel I
no, this is good.
This is your introduction
Yay.
to me always catching what Emily was going after.
That's okay.
Nicely done.
Teamwork.
That looks
Making
awesome.
the dream work.
The dream work.
How far are you? Are you past the airport?
Oh yeah, we're on the other side. We're on the far right side of the island now.
Okay. Well, nice. Glass sponge. We just got to find a lobster and a glass sponge at some point, and we'll be good.
I don't know, Pat. Can you find it in 3 minutes?
Can I find it in 3 minutes? I don't know. I'm looking. I'm trying. You know this Animal Crossing gameplay, Emily. Fast and furious.
I have a consolation muscle.
Yay, consolation muscle.
Well, if this isn't a fast one, I feel like we should maybe we should think about heading back to shore here and
wrapping up,
meeting up and concluding or whatever. You know, finishing this stream.
What?
No, we don't have to.
Ever.
Oh, we've got more people letting us know that Venus is also from the color, the white flowers of the Venus flytrap and the white lace of the sponge. Interesting. Huh. I'll take it. Sure. Why not?
Sure.
Emily, Rachel! Woo!
Okay.
Back at the beach where we started or no?
Bench. Look at this. Oh.
If you want to sit on the bench, Emily.
Yay.
Now.
How come there's no room on the bench? I'm going to emote my aggravation. No, I'm totally fine, actually. I like standing.
You look so angry. Well, hopefully next time we stream, I can be able to emote as well. I would love to do that.
Yes. Soon, Rachel.
Soon.
All right. I think this was successful Friday stream, my friends, my Franz.
I think so too.
So. Yeah.
It's my first run, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Thank you, Franz.
Everybody, let's get some GGs in the chat for Rachel's first time here on the stream in the digital flesh. It's so good to have you here on screen with us.
It was so much fun.
We're so happy.
I love this.
We're so happy that you can be here in the games with us now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Getting all spooky this month.
Oh yeah, more spoopy content coming your way, everybody.
Absolutely. All right.
All right.
Well, we did a lot of.
We did some plugs earlier.
We did some plugs earlier, but just in case you weren't there for the plugs, next gaming stream will be happening on Wednesday next week, where we are going to play Octodad. Again, introduce Pat to Octodad. So that one will be happening probably at like 3 or 3:30 on Wednesday. We'll let you guys know. So we'll let everyone know 3 or 3:30 next Wednesday for some Octodad chaos. It is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to that. And then we probably won't have another gaming stream again for about a week and a half after that, just because of schedules and all day trainings and stuff that we are going to be in. So that might be a little break from the gaming streams again there, but we'll be back as soon as we can. We will still have the animal cams going as often as we can up on Twitch, and of course always over on YouTube. You can check them out over there and on our website. Hold on, there's my button on my stream deck. There we go. For those, so you can check them out there. And then, shout out to all of our wonderful new Franz over here on Twitch and all of the wonderful, awesome people hanging out with us over on YouTube today. Saw a big spike over there, which was amazing. In case you haven't already, go ahead, like and subscribe to us over there on YouTube. And if you have the means to subscribe to us over here on Twitch, or you can use your Amazon Prime account to subscribe to us for free over here on Twitch. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps support the aquarium right now, especially while we are still closed because of the pandemic. So every little bit helps, and we appreciate it all so much. I think that's it for the plugs. Yeah,
just about covers it.
Yeah, just about covers it.
Nice.
For the questions about other games that we are going to play, if we're ever going to play Subnautica, yes, we are actively trying to get that set up so we can stream other games. We have a whole list. We have like a list of 30 games that we want to be able to play and talk about here on stream. So right now, just kind of rotating between Animal Crossing, Abzu, and Octodad, but hopefully more in the future. So stick with us, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you even more awesome gaming content from the aquarium. Anything else that you want to add, Rachel or Pat?
Just thank you all so much for tuning in, and stay safe. And thank you for the congratulations. But stay safe and be well, everybody.
Certainly. We hope to see you again soon here on the streams that all lead to the ocean. Thanks so much for being there, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to each other. We'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.